my hunger away. When I wake up, I hear the last of the day's hikers passing my thicket. 2 girls with huge water bottles that bounce the sunlight through the branches and into my eyes. It's not easy to sleep on an empty stomach, but I guess I did okay. One girl says, "God, I can't believe it's dark already." "I know, we have to starting earlier," says the other. She takes a sip from her bottle and says, "No matter how much I say no and cancel stuff, there's still no time." And the first girl says, "That's just your scarcity mentality. You have to work on that." "Yeah, you know this. You know I don't like change," says the second girl. And the first girl says, "Of course, but we all live in scarcity under capitalism. So we all have to make an effort to deprogram a scarcity mentality as like our central driving force." Their voices get lower, and then I can't hear them anymore, and I yawn and stretch my paws out, and their water bottles vanish with their bodies in the sunset. I shouldn't be here, and neither should they. Now that the hikers are gone, I leave my thicket and go down into the dry ravine where lots of water used to flow, and I eat bugs and suck at the little trickles to make my thirst less. I remember the last rain, and I remember I wasn't happy about it, but I don't know how long it's been since. Now I need water to come from the sky or anywhere else. I need more than a dirty sip. I think of the girl hikers and the shiny bottles they gulp out of, and I paw the dirt for more caterpillars and eat them, and I know I have to find somewhere new to drink. Things are changing. A while ago, I wouldn't fantasize about eating a person. What the girls said makes sense. I'm not sure what a scarcity mentality is, but I have it. Here is called different things by different people. Mostly they say ellay, but they also say the park or Hollywood. I hear that word a lot. I know I live below the Hollywood sign because the hikers say, "Oh, look, we're below the Hollywood sign." And they say, "Can we get all the way up there?" And they ask, "Which letter would you jump off?" I've been up there, but at night lights come on and it's too exposed, so I stay down where I am now. Views don't matter to me anyway. The hikers say things like, "Look at that view," or say things like, "We have to do this more often, get up here and get perspective." What they see makes them point or stop and turn and put their hands on their hips and breathe deep, but the distance they love is an out-of-focus blur when I try to look where they're looking. All I can see is what's right in front of me. When the sun drops below the ridge, I leave the dried-up ravine and go to town. Town is where my people live. There are 4 of them, and they have 3 tents set up just a few layers back in the trees where the hikers can't see. But I see in the dark. The people in town smell familiar to me, a smell like warmth or the woods, not the sweet hiker smell that makes my head hurt. And that's how I found them a while ago and found their pile of trash and the smaller animals that come to eat their trash and offer themselves up to get eaten by me. The people build a fire some nights, and I have to stay far away from the glow, but they haven't done that in months. They're afraid of the dryness like I'm afraid of the dryness. There's a water pump in the clearing past town, and that's why they built town where they built it. It's not a bad setup. I go to the water pump, and there's a deep puddle below it, and I lap and lap and lap. I'm the secret member of town. I stay on the edges and don't mess with their tents or their tarps and supplies, but I hear them talk about me. The older man in the left tent calls me Puma. The couple in the middle tent call me Lay-Own. The young man in the right tent calls me a different name every day, but it always ends with cat. Fucker cat, or shit fuck cat, or goddamn fuck cat. I can take it. He's kind otherwise, and leaves his trash by a tree, and tonight it's a bucket of chicken bones, but at the bottom, there's chicken. The meat and the bones taste like many people's saliva, and my stomach gets full, and I get grateful, and my eyes fill. I want to thank my people.